What is going on, beautiful people? Hope you're having a beautiful day because I'm having a beautiful day. So today, what I wanted to do is take you guys through a leg workout. However, this leg workout is going to be a little bit different to others in the sense that it does not have a squat. Now, why doesn't it have a squat? That's a good question. The reason that it does not have a squat is because I get a lot of questions in regards to knee pain, lower back pain, and a whole nother range of things that are limiting them from squatting. Now, although squats are probably the best exercise to build overall mass in the legs, you do not need them specifically, right? You can still build mass within the legs without doing squats. With that, what I wanted to give you guys was a detailed workout that did not possess squats. So you can grow your legs without the limiting factor of, knee pain, back pain, all that kind of stuff. So with that, guys, I'm gonna whip up some pre-workout, head down to the gym and take you guys through that leg workout. All right, so as per usual before just about every single workout, but especially a leg workout, I warm up. So I do a number of warm-up exercises, especially targeting the lower back and that kind of region to warm that up because that is very prone to injury. So I won't take you guys through that, but if you do want to see a video on my entire warm-up routine, then let me know and I'll be sure to do that. So I'm just gonna warm up a little bit and then head downstairs and jump straight into the first exercise. All right, so the first exercise is going to be leg extensions. Do about 2 warm-up sets. The reason being, we want to warm up our knees as well as get our muscles actually ready to fire up for the working sets. So after you've done 2 warm-up exercises, what we're going to do is 3 triple drop sets. Yes, triple drop sets. So you do 12 reps, drop the weight, do 12 reps, drop the weight, do another 12 reps. So 36 reps total with an excruciatingly painful pump.
So you can do that. Yep. I've got this as a superset. Okay. We'll do 12 reps on the leg extension and 12 reps on the leg curl. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'll do it upstairs.
All right, so that's absolutely brutal. First off the bat, doing a triple drop set on the quads, you're gonna get a ridiculous pump. Something to note is make sure you have enough carbohydrates before you come because you're gonna need them. Another thing is make sure you're getting a full contraction. So you're actually extending the leg as far as it can, contracting the quad at its full potential pretty much. So that's the idea. Don't sacrifice form for weight. Make sure you keep that form tight. So got 2 more sets of that, and then we head on to leg presses. All right, guys, so hopefully you made it through that, right? If you did, then you have very pumped quads. Now we're on to the leg press. So this is like the main compound exercise that we're gonna be doing. So the idea is we're going 4 sets of 15 to 20 reps. Yes, quite high volume, quite a lot of pump work. The idea is you wanna start light and work up each set. So start with a weight you can comfortably get 20 reps with, right, without any struggle. And then from there, you continue to up the weight until you get to a max set in which you give it absolute intensity, right? Absolute failure. All right, so moving on to the heavier sets now, right? First kind of working set. So with most of my exercises, I usually do 2 warm-up sets and then 2 working sets. The reason being is if we're doing 4 complete sets to failure, then you're gonna be gassed, you're gonna be torched. Overtraining will be pretty much indefinite. So the idea is you wanna take around like 2 sets to absolute failure, and that is, of course, if you're bulking, right? If you're cutting, it changes a little bit. So for the leg press, you want to take a shoulder width stance, right? So the idea being, because this leg workout is geared more towards the quadricep, the idea being is the quads work mostly from knee extension and knee flexion. So from here to there. So that's what you want to kind of emulate. So you want to set up the leg press in a way that makes your knee bend more and then allow that extension, get a full extension in the knee to allow for a full quad contraction. Just for today, that's what we're doing. So getting into the heavier sets now, working it up. My strength's going up a lot on this. Good thing about the leg press is I think it's very, very easy to progressively overload in if you keep your form tight. So let's get into it. so as you can see that at the end, when I started to reach failure, what I was doing is pushing on my legs to help get that extra kind of reps, as well as controlling the negative. Considering we're a lot stronger on the negative portion of the movement, we want to make the most of that once the muscle hits failure. All right, so my legs are so swole right now. So we're hitting into a single leg exercise, right? A Smith machine split squat. So you want to put your foot about a half a meter in front of the actual bar. So all it is pretty much bending at your knee and then extending up, pushing through your heel to allow activation in the quad. The idea, we're doing 3 sets of 12 reps on each leg. Your legs should be pretty torched by right now. So you want to take this pretty slow and make sure you're actually getting a contraction in your quads and not utilizing any other muscle. All right, so now that's done, what we want to focus on is the top part of the quad, this part, and it's what's going to give your leg a really nice shape from the top. It's going to make it go outwards instead of just like a straight line. So what we're doing is Smith machine leg presses. The reason being is it's going to put us in a position where we're pressing vertically, right? We're pressing up, straight up in the air. So it's going to allow us to put a lot of pressure on here, keep your hips underneath and stay on the top of the movement so we can keep it at the top of the quad. So we're doing 4 sets of 12 reps, increasing the weight each time again. And be careful with this because it can be a little bit dangerous. If you do have like a vertical leg press, use that because that would be much better. But this is just a nice substitute for that. Alright guys, so obviously a good set of legs is not complete without a good set of calves. Starting off with standing calf raises, doing 3 sets, 12 reps, with the first set being a warm-up. As discussed before, we don't want to take every single set to failure. The actual working sets, we're doing 12 reps, and once you've hit 12 reps with a slow tempo, what you want to do is go into a static hold for about 10 seconds, and then once you've done that for 10 seconds, do partials to failure pretty much. So completely taking the calf muscle to absolute failure. That's the idea. So we want to break down the muscle so it can rebuild, regrow, and become a little bit stronger. Leg press calf raises. So the idea is we're focusing on the back of the knee pretty much. So should be hitting the highest point of the calf, doing again 3 sets of 12 reps. And then at the end, you want to do a static stretch. So that's the idea. 3 sets, 12 reps, burn it out. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. All right, feeling incredibly full, right? Had a pretty heavy weekend of calories considering my weight kind of stagnated. So I upped the carbs by quite a bit and boom, full as a mofo. Give that workout a go, guys. If you have any questions in regards to that, please don't hesitate to ask in the comment section below and I'll be sure to answer them. So pretty much, as mentioned, it's a quad focused leg workout. So that's why there's not any hamstring isolation movements pretty much. I'm gonna go whip up my post workout and I'll catch you then. All right, so what I've got here is a post leg workout of the gourds. It is just 100 grams of the Special K, the specialist of all cereals, and also a scoop and a half of protein powder with a cup of almond milk. That's the go. If anyone understands how to get a sponsorship from Kellogg's, that'd be absolutely incredible because I eat so much of the damn cereal. Anyway, my legs are absolute jello right now. I don't know if you've ever experienced the leg shake after a workout, but if you have not, then you will after this one. Trust me, you'll just be standing there and they'll just be shaking just from absolute demolition. So I'm just gonna eat this and then head up and pick up a little supplement, right? Because I've run out, and I'll let you know about that in a little bit. P.S. Tony Wells is here. What's going on? Just cooking up some some OATS. Anyway, we're gonna go pick up those supplements in just a little bit, so I'll catch you very soon. All right, so also with that, I'm gonna have 2 fish oils, a vitamin C and a vitamin E, as well as a vitamin D3, because there is no sun ever right now in winter. So a couple videos ago, it was about sickness. Some guy commented that he doesn't get sick right now because it's summer where he is, and I did not enjoy that. Jesus almighty Christ. You guys are commenting all that it's summer, and what I have is cloudy skies, raining, windy, no tan, but it's all right. We're gonna get through it. So I'm excited for summertime to come around. Get tan, get shredded. What else? All right, drop everything I said before. The sun is out, the guns are out. This is Melbourne for you. So what happens is it's sunny and then it rains about 5 minutes later, and then it's sunny, and then you gotta take your jacket off, then you gotta put it back on. It's not coined the jacket on, jacket off city for no reason at all. Whoa, sick transition, dude. Anyway, it's incredible. There's only literally 2 to 3 weeks left of winter. It's gone by like that. That means after that's done, right, August is over. We're on the home stretch to summer, right? And then boom, smooth sailing. Living tan, living life. Everything just becomes amplified in summer. You can agree, right?
So agree.
So agree. So anyway, gonna go pick up that supplement. Thought I'd let you guys know what exactly it is, and it is apple cider vinegar. That's the right. Alright, so I picked up some ACV, apple cider vinegar, right? The reason being is I've been testing it out for a little while and I just ran out recently. The idea is it's meant to aid in ingestion and digestion of foods, as well as help acid reflux, which is great because I'm eating quite a lot of food. I want to be able to digest that properly, and this helps that a little bit from what I've actually noticed. Right, I'm not just saying that from research, I'm actually saying that from practical experience. That's the idea. I like to test things out, try and optimize my health and my ability to progress towards my goals. This is helping that, so I'm gonna keep that up. So the idea is I have 2 tablespoons of it every single morning upon waking on a fasted stomach with water. So usually I might just take 2 tablespoons and then chase it with water, or I'll mix it with water and sip on it while I read, pretty much, which leads me to something I want to explain to you guys, which is, all right, so the idea of learning, that is what I want to talk to you guys about. Now, there is a little bit different than traditional sense of learning. What I'm talking about is self-learning. It's self-teaching, and the idea is traditional learning, while great, while important for certain things, right? If you want to get a degree to pursue a certain career, then yes, you do need to go to traditional college or a traditional university. However, for things in life that you kind of want to learn, say the art of positivity, because it is a habit, it is something that not anyone's born with the idea of being positive. It's all about the nurture. It's not about nature. So the idea is reading. I'm an avid reader. I like to read all kinds of books on philosophy, spiritualism, self-improvement, that kind of stuff, right? And the idea is to increase my store, right? You can only draw from yourself what you have learned, what you have inputted. It's like your mind is a bank, and the only thing that you can take from that bank is what you've invested and what you've inputted into that bank. So if it's not there, it's not there. So the idea is you want to read more, learn more, because it's important. Now, obviously, if you're completely satisfied with your situation, then you don't need to do that. However, to get to where you need to be, to get to where you want to go as well, is going to require something different. And usually that comes in the form of learning, right? You need to change your experience, change the things that you've experienced, change the things that you've inputted into your mind bank, your mental bank, so you can then draw from it to apply it to the tasks and the plan that you have in place to get to where you want to go. So the idea of self-learning is incredibly important, and it's probably one of the biggest tips that I could give anyone for self-improvement, for anything really, for bodybuilding, right? The idea is you need to learn how to do it. If you never learn how to do it, you're just going to be running around with your head chopped off. You don't have a good plan, you don't have a plan in place, then you won't get as far as you possibly could, right? It's just a little thing I wanted to talk on, and the best way to self-learn, obviously YouTube videos like this. I like to create videos that are going to educate you guys, which is like my passion. I really enjoy teaching you guys, which is amazing, and I appreciate all the support that comes from that, right? The response that I get from you guys, that's my oxygen. I love that. I really love the appreciation from you guys, because I appreciate you so much, and getting that feedback is amazing. However, the second way is to read. Now, I read a lot. I have a very select amount of books, right? It's quite a lot compared to, you know, the average folks. Average people don't really read a lot of books. I read a lot of books, right, compared to that. But The idea is I like to expand my knowledge, and I like to read from different things and experience different things so I can apply it to things that I want to do and things that I want to accomplish. And that's what I want to encourage you guys to do, is get more into reading. Now, I do have a lot of books, right? I have a lot of books, but I have a select few that I really think made an incredible difference to me and from what I've seen to other people. And I'd like to share that with you guys. However, I want to know if that's what you want to see. So if you have watched to this point and you want to see that, you want to learn the books that I personally think made the biggest impact in me overall, as well as to other people, then I'll make a video on that, but only if you guys want to see that. So if you do, be sure to leave a comment saying that's what you want to see, and I'll be sure to make that video. So with that, guys, it's getting quite dark, so I am just going to wrap the video up here. I hope you enjoyed watching, because I enjoyed making it. I'll catch you in the next one later.